Spencer Christian embodies success in television news, always breaking barriers with a smile and a pun, always. So we were really blessed when he came to California, Cabernet in hand. If you don't know, Spencer's a big wine person. And I will say I was at KGO when Spencer came to KGO, and I will say that we were a little intimidated and a little worried about how this big network star was going to blend in with us, local yokels, doing the news. And I will tell you that Spencer came in and he immediately just became one of the gang, seamlessly, fitting in and never making us feel that we weren't at his level. There was the one time that we took him to Kokari, though. And when we got the $1,400 wine bill, we knew we were not at his level. Yeah, we're still paying that off. But today, we want to induct him into the Gold Circle. And his presenter is, of course, a man who would not miss a newscast, so he's back again, and his good friend, Spencer's good friend, Dan Ashley.
I cannot tell you how proud, honored, and happy I am to have been asked by Spencer to induct him into the Gold Circle. 50 years of broadcasting excellence. He's still excellent. He still looks like he's 35. I don't know how he pulls this off. But he has had one of those Hall of Fame careers. Spencer's one of my dearest friends in the world. We spend a lot of time away from work together, as we do here on the job. And I can tell you the things I think about Spencer. He's obviously an outstanding broadcaster in every respect. And he's an all-position player. He can do about anything and has done about everything in his career. He's been a news reporter, a sports anchor, sports reporter, of course a weather forecaster for all of these years, a talk show host, on and on and on. He has done it all in his 50 years in broadcasting. And what is so impressive about Spencer is he has done it all as a class act. He has brought kindness, incredible intelligence, a great sensibility to everything that he does. He is always fair-minded. He treats everyone with great respect, off camera as well as on. He is a pro's pro in every respect, and one of the most decent people I've ever known, and I'm so proud to call him my friend. He's also one of the funniest people you'll ever be around, and I could tell you a million stories about his sense of humor, but everyone knows it well. He's quick to laugh. He's also quick to come to your aid and quick to offer advice. In every respect, Spencer has had a Hall of Fame career, and more importantly, he's a Hall of Fame person. So it is with great honor that we induct him into the Gold Circle of 50 years of broadcasting excellence. Here's a little bit more about Spencer's amazing career.
I was around when weather began.
Spencer spent 13 years as weather anchor on Good Morning America.
I had never been nervous before on the air my entire life, but my stomach was in knots that day because I'm going to be on Good Morning America on national TV. So I got this earpiece in, and all of a sudden I hear David Hartman's voice saying, and now filling in for John Coleman today is Spencer Christian from our flagship station here at WABC in New York, and he's in Chicago. Spencer, what's the weather going to be? And it was something about David's voice that was so comforting and so reassuring that right away my nervousness went away and a star was born. Every celebrity who came through the GMA studio wanted to do weather with me. I did weather duets with Bill Murray, Billy Crystal, Tom Hanks, Henry Kissinger.
In 1999, he brought his energy and his expertise to ABC7 in San Francisco.
All of our friends from Disney, we're so happy to have you here with us to help us kick off the holiday season.
The Bay Area proved a perfect fit for Spencer.
You're doing very well out in San Francisco.
I'm loving out there. Near the wine country, having a great time in the Bay Area. The weather, it never snows. Yeah. I love it. It's great. No more cold weather remotes for me. I love it.
He shared his love of wine on Sips with Spencer.
I want to share with you one of my great passions in life. It's wine. Right now I'm at the Mountain Winery in Saratoga.
Hosted the Emmy-winning View from the Bay.
Another workout for you now that will tone your body and you'll have fun while you're doing it.
And of course, enjoying any opportunity to show off his championship hula hooping skills. Now Spencer even has his own podcast. A beloved fixture in the community, Spencer can be found volunteering his time, reading to kids in classrooms.
He then met some lions whose faces were stone, and he asked them to help him not be so alone.
and visiting local food banks.
I'm proud to present this donation to you for $15,000.
Well, thank you. Let's do some quick math.
Okay.
This will provide about $90,000 worth of food.
Always with a smile on his face and that hula hoop nearby. Spencer is an accomplished author and presenter, but his proudest performance is that of father and grandfather, spending time with his family and still taking the occasional trip back to New York to fill in on GMA.
Filling in for Ginger in the weather department. Who is it, ladies and gentlemen? A blast from the past. Spencer Christian.
With Spencer at your side, there is no storm you can't weather.
Our current storm, which will be with us through tomorrow evening, ranks 1 on the ABC7 exclusive storm impact scale.
For that, we thank you and honor you, Spencer.
Congratulations on joining the Gold Circle.
Please welcome Spencer Christian, remarkable weatherman, remarkable man, father, and friend.
Thank you so much. Thanks. I've been wiping away tears at this eulogy. What an honor. The first line of my bio at ABC7 says, I wrote it, it says, after nearly 52 years in this business, I can't think of anything else I would rather do. And that's true. In fact, what kind of circle do you give out for 75 years? Thank you to the Academy, to everyone connected with this honor. That's quite a piece of bling you got there, Kopi. I can't wait to get mine. I think of my life and my career as an improbable journey. My life has been an improbable journey because I grew up in the old Jim Crow segregated South. My parents grew up during the Depression. They were both poor from large families. Neither of them had the opportunity to finish high school, but they invested all their hopes and dreams and prayers in the belief that their kids would see greater opportunities. And even though throughout the first 20 years of my life, when I left home every day, I went into a world that told me I was a second-class citizen, told me where I could buy a hamburger or go to the bathroom or drink out of a water fountain. My parents instilled in my brother and me this hopeful, aspirational view of life. And that's been one of the guiding forces in my life. But I think of my career as an improbable journey as well, because when I was in college in the late 1960s, some of you may remember the 60s, and if you remember the 60s, you weren't having much fun. But it was a time of profound change in our society. And I was so amazed by the way the news media covered the civil rights movement, the women's movement, the Vietnam War protest. I knew then that I wanted to be a journalist. So, but I was thinking of becoming a print journalist, not a television broadcaster. So I majored in English, minored in journalism, and began looking for work as a print journalist out of college in 1969 and 70. And after not having been hired anywhere as a print reporter, a friend of mine encouraged me to apply for a job as a television news reporter at the NBC station in Richmond, Virginia, the capital of the Confederacy. So I sent my little college resume and some writing samples to this news director, who invited me to come in and meet with him. This guy was just like Lou Grant from the Mary Tyler Moore Show. I had this kind of gruff exterior, but you knew that he had a heart of gold. His name was Doug Hill, but he's my Lou Grant. So we met for a couple hours and just talked, and I knew this guy wanted to hire me, so he put me in the studio. I had never been in front of a television camera before in my life, and he had me read some AP news copy. And this was before teleprompter. So remember the old days, you look down, you look up, you look down, you look up. So I read this copy, and he came bursting into the studio, and he said, "Kid, you're a natural, you're hired." And that's how I started my TV career. So, so thank you, Bill Green. My time is up. Anyhow, it's been an improbable journey, but a richly rewarding and fulfilling and gratifying one. I've been able to travel to all 50 states, 5 continents, met 6 presidents. And I'm the proud father of 2 wonderful children and 2 incredible grandchildren, and the husband of a wonderful woman. So thank you to the Academy. Thank you, God. Thank you to my parents. Thank you, everybody.
wonderful.